welcome back to our channel. Today we're bringing you another food review. We went to go pick up a food truck, quote unquote, because they just really have a truck and they kind of set up in the driveway. But it's from the Local Boy, which is a new Hawaiian food truck within northern Illinois. I think this was their second time doing like a food truck thing. They did one in Round Lake earlier this week, which we tried to go to, but it's too busy. There were
like 20 people in line. It was, yeah.
So let me show you real quick what we got. This is the Poke Nachos. And then this is called the Big Kahuna Plate. So you have oh gosh, I should have pulled up the menu.
It's got a bunch of everything. It's
has like a chicken.
Some Hawaiian chicken. It's got some short ribs, you have a choice of poke. I got the spicy tuna.
And then we have mac salad and rice. And these look amazing. So I pulled up the menu so we can tell you exactly what's in these. So for the Poke Nachos, it's a country wonton chips topped with aloha shoyu poke, jalapeno, sweet red onion, avocado, cucumber, cilantro, sriracha aioli, lime crema, kabaki sauce. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to say all these words. Furikake and tobiko. And then for the Big Kahuna Plate, it's served with huli barbecue chicken, Kobe beef, ahi poke, which you can choose from aloha shoyu, spicy tuna, and Hawaiian ogo. And we did the spicy tuna like Josh said. So the Big Kahuna Plate was $20.50, and the Poke Nachos was $13.50. So altogether we paid $34 before tip. So let's get in and try.
Do you want to try yours first?
Yeah, I'm going to try a poke nacho. I mean, we're splitting these, so
that's
not really. So I'm going to go ahead and get a scoop. So I got some of the crema on here. Oops. The poke. It doesn't want to focus. The poke, and some other stuff. So let's. That's really good. Try it.
Okay. Go with this one.
The wonton chips have such a nice crunch to them. And the tuna tastes so fresh. And all the flavors just go so well together. It's just a really light, refreshing, nacho dish.
It's very clean and very light.
And it does... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Light is not something you usually associate with nachos. But no, and the fish it tastes really, really fresh, and you definitely taste some sesame. The textures are all really nice.
Yep.
Just really good.
And the jalapenos, they do de-seed it, so it's not super spicy. It just has that nice jalapeno flavor to it.
Yeah.
I really like these. They're so good. The chips by themselves are good alone, and then everything else just tastes so good.
I will try the spicy tuna.
Which looks like it has some vegetables mixed in with it.
A little bit.
Doesn't like to focus.
Ooh.
I got an onion with my bite. I know you're not a very big fan of raw onions, but
that's fine.
It adds some texture to the tuna. And it's really good. It's not too spicy.
No.
It's just the right amount of kick.
It's got some worth to it. It's not going to blow you away, but you can definitely taste it.
And what are these shredded things? Like cabbage or something? I don't know. There's these shredded pieces.
It might be a slaw mixture.
And so that's actually really soft. I don't know what that is. Cheese? Is it cheese? I said that really loud. Crab.
It might be crab.
Imitation crab. Yeah, that's definitely imitation. It has a seafood taste.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
That's nice. I'm gonna try your mac salad.
Go for it.
It's calling my name. So here's the mac salad. Oh. What's the focus on our faces? So that's the mac salad. It's not too mayo-y.
No.
Which is nice. And it's not even like, it's not cold. It's just like a nice...
It's room temperature. It's tasty.
And there's even like potatoes in. It's very good.
And they give you a lot of chicken on this.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of food in the big Kahuna plate. You get 2 pieces of chicken, 1 short rib, so that doesn't have too much meat. But you get a decent amount of poke. It's like in a normal like to-go container, so the poke is in like one of the smaller parts of the container, and the other smaller parts like half rice, half mac salad. That's really tender.
It's really tender. It's juicy. Got a lot of flavor to it.
The glaze is really tasty, like the barbecue glaze, and they have sesame seeds and like chives on top. And when we went here, it smelled so good. Like they had the big smokers out and stuff making the food. It really tastes really good. Wow. That's really good chicken. It's not dry. That's good.
They definitely, it tastes like it's dark meat.
The rice feels a little dry though, but the rice is slightly dry. But, you know.
That's fine. It's rice.
It's the side to eat with this stuff.
It's there to soak up as much from everything else.
Yep.
And then the short ribs.
Yeah, there's not too... Oh, there's some underneath the...
Yep.
So there's some meat hiding right now.
Yeah.
But underneath the rice. I think this one you gotta eat with your fingers.
Yep. I'm just...
There's no going around.
Nope.
Just cutting it into bite-sized pieces. So this is what it looks like cut up. There's like little bones. And you can just see that glaze on there. Ooh. That's tasty. Oh my goodness, I'm making this.
It's really good. There's not a huge amount of meat on the bones.
The sauce is so good on it.
It tastes fantastic. But they give you a couple decent sized pieces, so I think the one that was just on top was the small one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of everything on this plate.
Yeah, and I believe that the people who own it lived in Hawaii, or from Hawaii, and then they moved to Illinois. So they know what they're doing. It's really good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Or do we need to come back to that after we eat a
We might have to come back to that after second tries of everything, because, yeah, it's all good.
Like, the flavor's so good that I'm like licking it off the bone.
Yeah. My knee-jerk reaction at the moment was probably the spicy tuna.
Yeah, the spicy tuna and the poke nachos. But I also really like poke, so raw fish in general, like sushi and everything, tends to be my favorite.
Yep.
So we're going to continue eating and we'll circle back with our final thoughts.
That was good.
That was good. I'm so full. So we didn't finish everything, but we finished a good chunk. We finished the poke nachos just because we thought that, you know, they wouldn't be good later, and we used this as garbage. And we still have some chicken left and a little bit of the short rib. We finished the spicy tuna because we didn't want to let that sit. And we finished the mac salad and a good chunk of the rice.
It was a lot.
It was. What was your favorite?
I think I might actually go with the poke nachos.
The poke nachos were really good. Those wonton chips were delicious.
Though I do have to add, the wonton chips, you have to kind of eat them quickly because the longer they sit, the longer or the more soggy they get.
Well, just if they're touching the sauce. If they're not touching the sauce, they're not getting as soggy. But there was also, all the ones I had were crunchy. So,
Yep.
just everything on there was good. I also liked the poke. The short ribs were really good. The chicken was good, but like it's chicken.
Yeah, like none of the things on these plates were bad. There are just some things that were spectacular and some that were just really good. So
yeah,
I would say the chicken definitely, yeah. The short rib was very, very good. I wish we had more of it, but I know it's everything on one plate. So.
right. So they do have plates that have the big kahuna basically separated, different poke bowls. They also have like a different chicken dish that we didn't get, but that looked really good. So we'll definitely have to try this place again. And they were really nice. They like gave away these free like flowers that clip onto your hair. And Josh got a little green lei. And then we didn't try these yet, but they gave us these like pineapple shaped gummies. And so we'll just give these a try. Oh, they're so cute. Ooh, it's like sticky, but look how cute this is. That's pretty good. This pineapple flavor.
And it's not like clawingly sweet either.
It's definitely more mellow. And obviously it's a bit thicker because it's the pineapple shape.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, they were super nice, super friendly there. They were helping out the couple in front of us with what to get. We ordered ahead of time so that, we didn't have to wait for our food, which we didn't. We basically gave them our name, and our food was like already and bagged and everything. Because we gave them a time when we were gonna be there. But yeah, everything was delicious. You can put yours.
Yeah.
Everything was really good. I definitely recommend it. We're going to be going to Hawaii in the future, and it gives us some excitement for the food that we're to have there. But definitely recommend it. It was really good. Hawaiian food's just really good. So
For us, it is that perfect kind of blend of the things that we love because, you got a bunch of tasty pork, you got all of the Hawaiian seafood and shrimp and...
We didn't get shrimp.
We didn't get shrimp, but like those are the things that we like.
Yeah.
That we know a lot of Hawaiian food is based around.
Right. So
this is a good sampler.
And today we are coming back with you for another The Local Boy, which is probably going to just be a continuation of our first video, but this is round number 2, and they basically completely changed their menu, which is kind of nice. I think that they just kind of pick whatever they want to make, but let's show you what we got. So here we have the poke nachos, and you'll notice that it does look different than the last one we had. So this has assorted potato chips, which is taro, Okinawan, and sweet potato, and it's topped with aloha shoyu poke, jalapenos, sweet red onion, guacamole, cucumber, cilantro, sriracha aioli, lime, crema, kobaki, unagi sauce, and I can't ever say this.
Furikake.
Furikake. Thanks, Josh. Masago. So I don't think we had like the avocado before. I think that the guacamole, I think that's new, and the chips are different. They definitely loaded this one up, I think, a lot more than the last time we got this. And then, what did you get, Josh?
I got the grilled pork belly, which is house marinated grilled pork belly with sweet red onions and a side of citrus Thai chili soy sauce. And this one comes with a side of mac salad and rice.
Oh, it smells so good.
The person who took our order recommended this one. She said it was one of her favorites. So, yeah, it smelled amazing, and we were very happy that we got it. So, yeah.
Yes, they both smell so good. Where do we start? So I'll see, there's like different chips. So you have like, I'm assuming this is the taro. And then this is a different one. I don't know. But we will try. I will get some poke on here. Oops. And some guac. This is a huge chip. Oh, okay. That's really good. I love the sauce. The chip is really nice and crunchy. I think I still prefer the wonton chips, but the wonton chips are probably a little bit more greasier. These are just like nice and not greasy.
They're crisper.
So really good. I definitely feel like we got more this time. Also note that this is $14. When we got it last time, it's $13.50. I think it's because, you know, they added the guac, they changed the chips and stuff. And I really do feel like you get more food with this, so the extra 50 cents makes sense to me. And tastes really good.
It is still a ton of food. Looks like we got sweet potato chips right here.
Oh, yeah. Sweet potato good?
I think that might be my favorite of them. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite of the chip varieties. But yeah, they're all good. Yeah, just very tasty. The sauce is nice. It is very loaded. I haven't gotten any of the jalapenos yet, but I'll know when I get it.
Well, here's one.
Yep.
This is red though. Is it still a jalapeno?
Oh yeah.
The jalapenos aren't that spicy because, well, that one had a little bit of a seam. I mean, if you ate a bunch at once, I'm feeling it actually in the back of my throat right now, but it's not too bad because like you have all these toppings with it too that are just like much cooler. Like the guac and stuff, like the creaminess kind of helps with the spiciness. I'm gonna try one of the purple. Yeah, I think the sweet potato chips are the best, but they're all really good. I'm not mad about this change. Still really delicious. I think I do like the crispy wonton one's just a little bit better, but these are still good.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm thinking try the pork belly first without the sauce and then with the sauce.
That sounds like a good idea.
But yeah, they give you nice big pieces of pork belly.
Yeah, so I read on their post on Facebook that they classify themselves as an Hawaiian food with an Asian-like flair to it. So, ooh, this looks so good. Yum. This has a nice char to it. It's so juicy. Like, that's good without even having the sauce.
It's delicious. It's very rich. The piece that I got had a nice bit of fat on it. But like the meat was nice and charred. Had a little bit of a salty taste to it.
Yeah. And it's good with the rice. The rice today, I think in our last video we made a comment saying the rice was a little hard. It's not hard today, so I think it just might have been the outside of like, you know, the rice cooking dish that we got last time. And we also didn't order ahead this time like we did last time, so we just got there early when they first opened. And so I think that they like freshly scooped out the rice because I don't know how long our food was sitting there because I think we got there a little after our pickup time too. So the rice is much better today. I'm also going to just try it. Oh, did you already try it with the sauce?
I did. Yeah, it was really
that?
good. The sauce is nice. It's got a little bit of a tang to it. A little bit of sweetness. I have not tried the mac salad.
The mac salad's good, but it tastes different from last time. It tastes like a regular American mac salad. And it has like potatoes in it. I think we said there was potatoes last time, but the taste doesn't taste Tastes different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I getting
I
confused?
still really like it.
It's still really good. But it tastes more like, classic mac salad from here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Agreed.
gonna try it with the sauce. The sauce is good.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the sauce would taste good over the rice too. This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
No complaints.
Mm-mm.
I would definitely. I like that the menu was kind of different, so we got to try different things.
Yep.
Because they had a loco moco, which is like a classic Hawaiian dish. They did theirs though with corned beef hash patties, whereas it's normally with like a burger patty.
Mm-hmm.
What else do they have? Something with
They
gravy.
They had Kahlua pork and gravy. Mm-hmm. And they also had poke bowls. So
Yeah.
a good amount of variety. I think those were the main. Oh, and they had some sweet pork ribs.
Okay. Yeah. So it was nice, kind of, that they changed up the menu a bit, and I think that this tastes better. The pork belly tastes better than the stuff that we got last time. The stuff that we got last time was really good, but this has like a lot of flavor, and there's like that nice char to the outside of it.
Yeah, I love everything that we got. I think last time we got the mixed platter. And all of the individual components were pretty good. This, I think, is better than any of the ones that we got last time.
I agree.
So.
This beats out everything. I would totally get this stuff again. Obviously, we got the poke nachos because we loved them last time. Love them again this time. And they're even more covered. So, can't complain. But we're going to continue eating and give final thoughts at the end. It's safe to say we are full.
Just a wee bit.
So recapping the nachos, I lied. The jalapenos do get spicy the more you eat them. My mouth is on fire, but I'm also a wimp with spicy. So if you're used to eating jalapenos, you'll be fine. If you only eat a little bit here and there, just make sure you get some of that rice or whatever, or some of the other stuff to help. My mouth is kind of on fire right now. It started making my nose.
And there weren't that many of the jalapeno slices, so like...
There was like a decent amount, but they were all in the same area, I think, on the nachos. I think I ate more than you.
Probably.
Here's the aftermath. Empty. Oh my goodness. The nachos, first of all, so many toppings. I had to use a fork because I ran out of chips. You know that's a good sign. It's always good to run out of chips, not the toppings, in my opinion.
Agreed.
So that was really good. And then the pork belly. That was amazing.
Yeah, I was very happy with that choice. It was so good. The pieces were so flavorful. They gave you a lot of them, so
Like
very
we're both
filling.
full. And here's the aftermath too of the pork belly. Josh poured the sauce all over like the rice and the meat that was here. And the mac salad's gone and we still just have a little bit of rice, but don't let it fool you. It looks like there is a lot of rice, but that doesn't mean there's not enough meat. There was plenty.
Yeah, it was very filling. And yeah, just nice and tasty.
And like we were talking about earlier, the fatty pieces, like they're not like inedible. They're very good. Like they're very easy to chew. Sometimes, fatty pieces can be hard to chew. This was not the case. It just added to the flavor. So
Yeah, it wasn't like gristly type of fat that just, is hard to chew and you just kind of end up having to spit out. This stuff, it was really soft, just melted in your mouth. And yeah, there wasn't too much of it too. Right.
it was all really good. So I'm going to have to take my statement back from our previous video for Flying Hawaiian. When we had similar dishes, Flying Hawaiian tasted better. But this meal, I think if they were both available to me, I would probably choose this meal over the Flying Hawaiian meal. But that's because the pork belly was so good and I love poke. So the poke nachos are so good. It's honestly depending on what you want to get. Like if you wanted the Kalbi beef, yeah, definitely go to Flying Hawaiian. It was delicious. We haven't tried pulled pork yet from the Kahlua pork, which is like kind of pulled pork, but different. We haven't tried it yet from
From this place.
the local boy. They did have it on the menu today, but it's served with gravy, so I'm sure it's good. The local mocha, we saw them like frying up the eggs, looked delicious, smelled delicious. I just like appreciate that the menu kind of changed, and it was still so good. So, and they're all really nice. So I definitely recommend both food trucks, but it really depends on what you want. If you definitely want poke, obviously go to the local boy because they have poke, whereas Flying Hawaiian did not. But like these,
Yeah, they were both
this
good.
pork belly was so
This
good.
was amazing.
So yeah, I definitely think this was my favorite meal from the Hawaiian food trucks.
Agreed. Yeah, this was amazing. The one thing about the nachos, I will say, I did like some of the chip types better than others. So they had a sweet potato chip, a taro chip, and I think it said Hawaiian style.
Yeah, something like that.
The sweet potato was my favorite
Yeah.
of the three. Hands down, it was delicious. The taro was still pretty good too, and the Japanese style was good. I think I like the sweet potato even better than the wonton chips.
I
know it's really close.
I love the wonton chips. I get it. I think the wonton chips are probably harder to make. I would choose the wonton chip version over this, but I loved this one. Definitely have more, so I'd rather get more toppings than the chips. So, but yeah, this will conclude this video. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.